Yes, I'm Percival James Noodles.
Noodles. This time he's prescribing lead.
It's just a garbage heap of penises. So.
Sushi jackknife. 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 Sushi jackknife.
Let's do a show. A podcast kind of show. Mm-hmm. A show that is a podcast, which is a show. Yeah.
I'm sorry, could you run that back by me one more time?
Let's do a show.
Yeah.
A special kind of show. It's not a special. This is just a regular show.
Oh, I mean, it can be a special.
They're all special.
Is this a very special episode?
It can be a very special episode.
Is this where we're going to talk about all of your problems?
You know, I like to talk about my problems. Mm-hmm. What about your problems?
I mean, they exist. Everyone has problems.
Well, sure.
Oh, you want to hear a new problem in my life?
I actually would, yeah.
It has nothing to do with me.
Cool.
Aside from I'm related to the problem.
Okay. Do tell.
So, my child, 4 years old.
Yep, right.
Dabbling in casual racism.
Oh, fun.
That we're very confused as to where it came from.
Yeah, neither of you were casually racist.
No. We're blatantly...
Seriously racist?
We're not. No. So last night we went and bought some Chinese food.
Oh, okay, yeah. Mm-hmm.
And we got my child lo mein.
Yes, Noodles.
Yeah. So we said, hey, it's time to eat your noodles. And he said to us, I'm not black. Or no, I'm sorry. I am black, and black doesn't eat noodles. I don't understand what any of it means.
What?
He is correct that... Well, no, he said he is black. He's not black, no.
No, he's not black.
No, he's wrong on all of it.
Yeah. No, your child is very Caucasian.
And if it's casual racism, it's stupid casual racism.
Yeah,
because everyone eats noodles.
Of course, everyone eats
like
noodles.
Everyone across the globe.
No,
noodles are a thing
everywhere
that crosses all color barriers, all races, any religion. Everyone eats a noodle
at least once.
Yeah, I mean they may have their own noodle,
a different kind of noodle,
but everyone has a noodle.
There's a rainbow of noodles, Nathan.
The Rainbow Noodle Coalition.
There's oodles of noodles.
I mean, I wouldn't go that far.
I would say there's oodles.
You think there are oodles?
Yes, there's oodles.
What is the actual measurement of an oodle?
That's a good question. A lot.
Mm-hmm. If I had 50, would that count as just an oodle? Not all of the oodles, but just an oodle.
Sure.
Would it be an oodle of noodle?
I think
50
I
types
think it
of
would.
Noodles?
We've said the word oodle a lot. Last podcast we had oodle as well.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Yeah, that'd be an oodle. 50 noodle. 50 noodle oodle?
50 noodle qualifies as an oodle. So to have oodles, you have to have at least 100 noodles.
Wait, yes. Has there ever been a noodle restaurant called Oodle? Because if there hasn't, that needs to... Well, it wouldn't last, but someone needs to give it a go.
I don't think we need noodle restaurants.
There's that one place in town that's just different kinds of noodles.
What place?
I can't remember what it's called.
That sounds like a terrible business model.
They do everything from like...
Oh, Olive Garden.
No, not Olive Garden. Not Olive Garden. They do everything from like beef stroganoff to like Asian noodles.
I don't trust a restaurant.
Right.
That serves both beef stroganoff and lo mein.
Right. No.
That seems like a problem to me.
They also do ramen. See, they're crossing a lot of cultures.
No.
It's too much.
You get to pick one region of noodle if you open a noodle restaurant.
I'm pretty sure they have spaghetti too. So, come on.
I don't like it.
You're striking out. You're spreading yourself too thin.
Yeah.
That's what you're doing.
You can pick Italian noodles,
Yeah.
Asian noodles. I'm sure there are African noodles if you really want to do African noodles.
Yeah, we could look into that.
You can pick North American noodles, which is just macaroni.
South America. That's true. Are there noodles?
Oh, I'm sure there are noodles.
There's got to be some kind of noodles, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Now, the tricky one is Antarctic noodles.
Well, that's just made of penguin intestine.
Yeah, and it's cold.
Yeah.
It's real cold.
Very cold.
Served cold.
On ice.
No sauce, because it would freeze instantly.
Correct.
So
yeah. You could pour hot coffee on it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's it. It's penguin intestines served with hot coffee. Yeah.
Call that noodle restaurant and tell them they missed one.
Oodle. That place is called Noodle Company. I just remember Noodles and Company.
Oh, Noodles and Company. Yeah. I know Noodles and Company.
Yeah.
I've eaten there like twice in my lifetime.
I have too.
Not the one in town.
Okay, a different one.
Yeah. It's a chain.
They got to change their name to Oodle. Just saying. I'm going to run this idea into the ground.
Let them know.
All right. We'll get on.
Do they have a comments section on their website?
I'm going to find out. Hang on. Research is happening.
Could you possibly just change your entire business model?
Please.
Based on the whims of our podcast?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Noodles and Company.
Now,
Thought it was singular. Thought it was just Noodle.
Noodles and Company implies that it's owned by a guy that's named like PJ Noodles.
Right.
And he started a company. Like Noodles seems to be the CEO of this company.
I'm looking for a contact form. I'm not finding it. I am going to go to the FAQ.
Yes, I'm Percival James Noodles.
There's all these questions that people apparently have about their rewards program. Oh boy.
What's the rewards program?
Do
they reward you for not making fun of how many noodles they have?
There's nothing good here. This is a very boring website.
Well, I mean, what were you expecting on the website for a noodle-based restaurant?
I was expecting something. They have a newsroom. Noodles and Company to unveil most sought-after menu item exclusively for rewards members.
Buttered noodles.
On May 19th. Read more. I'm going to find out. What's it going to be, guys?
You don't get rewards, so you don't.
I don't.
You probably won't get to know.
They're really up in their rewards program. I think this whole thing, it doesn't tell you what it is. I think this whole thing is about trying to get like your data. I think secretly that's their company model. Like they just sell noodles to get your information.
That sounds right. Wouldn't it be interesting to find out that Noodles and Company is just a front for the Russian government?
I'm thinking that might be the case.
Like the Russian government didn't hack anything to get our information.
Sure.
They just looked at their Noodles and Company reward database and went, "Oh, well, these people, I think we know how we can sway their vote."
Yeah, no, I think you're right. Boy, that is a terribly boring website, Noodles and Company.
And in this scenario, in case you were curious, that means that Vladimir Putin is Percival James Noodles.
I do like that idea, Nathan.
Heir to the noodles fortune.
Heir to the noodles fortune. Every macaroni you consume helps fund the Russian government. And their flying dildo fleet. Remember that?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Percival James Noodles the First took Percival James Noodles the Second to Noodles and Company one day and said, "Look before you. As far as the eye can see, all of these noodles will be yours someday. Use them for good." And he said, "I will. And by good, I mean information for the Russian government.
I mean data mining.
The motherland will love it."
Wasn't it Betty White in the Patch Adams movie who her lifelong fantasy, like not explicitly sexual, but just something she wanted to do, was to like play in a kiddie pool filled with spaghetti noodles?
I don't know.
Do you remember this?
I have not seen that movie in
I know
45 years.
I think it was Betty White.
That sounds right.
Yeah.
I'm not going to argue with you because
Noodles.
I mean,
It's a lot of goddamn noodle talk.
if you brought up anything about Patch Adams that I was going to argue with, it would just be like if you went, yeah, Val Kilmer was the lead in that movie, and then be like, I know that's not right.
That movie took a tragic turn. Because didn't one of the patients kill his wife or something?
I don't know.
I think so. Unless I'm conflating other films, but I'm pretty sure that's what happened.
Are you sure that wasn't the Val Kilmer knockoff?
Yeah. Batch Adams.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Patch is back.
I would actually love to see a movie where Val Kilmer is a free-spirited doctor that does whatever it takes to make his patients happy because laughter is the best medicine.
Exactly. But until his wife is killed.
Oh, I was going to say until Betty White is in a tub of noodles.
And something about that triggers his brain and he becomes a killing machine.
Well, I can't handle any more of this.
Batch Adams.
Oh,
He's back. And this time he's serving up? No. This time he's prescribing lead.
All right. You know, they're rebooting everything. They might as well.
Why not? Patch Adams 2, The Revenge.
Patch is back. Laughter's not the best medicine anymore.
You can't cure revenge? It's not bad. It's not a bad tagline.
That would be a tagline on a movie.
You can't cure revenge. Mm-hmm. Wow, we're good. We're really good.
We're on fire, actually.
We're on fire.
Here's the thing. We can't write the plot to the movie.
No.
But if someone were to just give us the general synopsis of a movie,
we can do that.
Oh, man, we'd get that poster down so quick. Oh, man.
Well, I think it should be a direct sequel to Patch Adams. So it picks up the moment that Patch Adams ends.
Okay.
Patch 2 begins.
Okay.
And it's just, well, clearly we can't have Robin Williams.
Yeah, I was going to say that's going to be a little tricky.
Well, it'll be
one major reason.
It'll be jarring for half of, but people get used to it. Just quickly.
You can just CGI Robin Williams, and that's what they're doing with everything now.
His face onto Val Kilmer's body. Yeah. Can you imagine? That would be
that's all I can imagine.
A golden Greek god. It's all I can imagine.
Just deep fake it.
Deep fake it, yeah.
But leave Val Kilmer's voice.
Right, of course.
So it's Val Kilmer's body, Robin Williams' face. But Val Kilmer delivering all of Robin Williams' lines.
In the style of his Batman Forever voice. That Batman movie is the Batman movie that's just about how Batman wants to fuck Nicole Kidman. That's what that movie's about.
It's not the worst plot of a superhero movie.
I'm Dr. Chase Meridian. That's her name in the movie.
Why do you know that?
I've watched that movie a lot. Batman Forever is my fucking jam, bro.
You are literally the only person who has ever said that sentence.
It's a good one.
It's not even...
It's a good one.
No one's ever even said that ironically before. You're the only person who has ever put those words together in that order.
I got one criticism of that movie. Mm-hmm. I find Jim Carrey's performance as the Riddler a bit distracting.
I mean, that's fair.
Yeah. He's great.
Now, is that the nipple one?
Nibble.
Yeah, the nipple suit.
Nipple. Oh, I thought you said nibble. Yeah, that's the
nipple suit.
That's the first nipple suit.
There's more than one nipple suit?
Yeah, in Batman and Robin, they double down on the nipples. And
they have 4 nipples?
Right. No, you see his nipples, you see Robin's nipples, mm-hmm. You see their asses, and you see, what's her face? From Clueless. My girl. Alicia Silverstone. Yeah. You see her ass in the suit because she's Batgirl. There's a lot of...
Do you see her nipples?
I think they do have a shot of her nipples in the bat suit.
Well, I was going to say it's sexist.
Yeah. They also have a shot of her crotch. Which I guess they have a shot of everybody's crotch.
Yeah, I mean, it would be sexist if they showed Batman's crotch, but not her crotch.
Right. Sure.
sexism.
Everyone's crotch gets shown.
That's right.
Yeah.
In fact, that's a rule for all movies. Starting now,
Everybody has to show crotch.
I don't care what it period drama.
Yeah.
I don't care what it is.
Right.
All of the lead cast gets one crotch shot.
And you got to hang on it for a second, long enough for people to know what they're looking at.
Like it's it has to be a full second and a half.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't have to be like a 10-second long crotch shot, but just like a, hey, what are you doing? shot, and then we move on.
So my buddy has fun names for male and female body parts.
Okay.
For guys, he calls it Wang, which we've heard of. Mm-hmm. But I had never heard this before. I'd never heard a vagina called a yum yum.
Oh, I don't like that.
I don't either.
Oh, that's very off-putting. Ooh.
Yum yum.
I want to speak to all the women that are listening. First off, I strongly apologize for what just happened.
Me too.
Secondly,
I'm just reporting what I hear.
If you are ever in a relationship with a person, dating a person, even just casually talking to a male or female person who refers to it as a yum yum, cut ties.
Oh, absolutely.
Immediately.
No.
Not even an explanation. They say it, and you say, nope, and turn around and walk away.
Full stop. You delete the app. You move on. That's right. I feel bad for people app dating.
I do too.
I mean, I understand that's how life is now, but I feel bad for it. That's way worse than what we went through.
I feel like there are pluses and minuses to both. And so, on app dating, the rejection probably doesn't hurt as much because they're not in your face.
Right.
However, you also can be rejected by like 50 people at a time.
That's true. That's true.
So, is 50 tiny rejections versus one large, like which one hurts more?
Well, here's the thing too. Like, I feel like face to face, like if I asked a girl out back in high school or something, I could get an idea of why she said no.
Yeah. By
the way she looked at me or her tone of voice. If it was like, no, or if it was like, no.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I'm picking up what you're dropping. It's a little bit harder in a digital space to understand because a lot of times people just don't reply. And so you're constantly in this state of not knowing.
I mean, you know.
I mean, you know.
If they don't reply, you know.
I guess, but then
in fact, not replying, I feel like would be worse than replying and going, oh, no, thank you.
I don't know. I think I'd prefer the oh, no, thank you.
That's what I'm saying. Not replying is worse.
Yes, it is worse. That's what I'm saying.
Because it's not, there's not limbo. It's, oh, I said hello, and they went, what's that face?
No thanks.
I don't like the face. Yeah. Goodbye.
Goodbye. No thank you. There's even one now I've heard where the woman has to initiate. I assume this is for straight people specifically, but like dudes cannot initiate.
It would be a little bit chaotic if it wasn't just for straight people.
Yeah, I guess that's true because then anyone could initiate.
Then it's just back to the Wild West.
Yeah. Woo!
Just everyone's initiating.
But yeah. Like specifically dudes can't initiate.
That's actually a very good idea.
I think so. It's going to cut down on the number of unsuccessful attempts dramatically.
A lot fewer unsolicited pictures.
A
lot fewer.
That company probably can have like one whole less server because of
That's true.
It's like, oh yeah, this is just for people's dicks. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. This is just for dick pictures.
Yeah, that's don't go. You don't want to.
No, don't look in there.
Don't go to that server. Don't go near that server.
You see, we've taken it. It's the most abused server. There's no keyboard. There's no mouse. They've stripped it down to bare parts.
We're not running any updates on that server. We're not. No maintenance is going into it. It's just a garbage heap of penises. So,
but technically we can't get rid of it because it's data. I don't know.
What if someone wants to see them?
IT guy says we have to keep it.
You've gotten to swipe for someone before, right?
I've swiped for someone. That was fun.
It's kind of,
I swipe right a lot more.
which one's right?
Good.
Is that good?
Good.
I can't ever remember.
Yeah, right is good.
I've swiped for 2 people ever in my life.
Yeah.
And each time they had to tell me which one was which. And I'm glad they did, because I would have been doing it the wrong way every single time.
I swiped for my gay friend, for her. And that was a blast.
Yeah.
Because I was like, this one? And she would be like, no. And I'd be like, why not? Swipe right.
Yeah, you're in charge at that point. But see, if you do it the wrong way, if you get mixed up,
Oh, yeah, then you're in trouble.
then all of a sudden your friend would be like, why do I have so many men in capes trying to contact me? What happened here?
I mean, I just feel like I get it. I get it in the sense that, like, if you see a picture of someone and you're like, I'm not attracted to them, fine. But I just tend to think, we'll give it a shot. You know?
That's not, but that's the reasonable, rational way to think.
Thank you.
That's not how dating apps work.
Right. If you're not automatically repulsed,
Yeah.
I would think, well, hey, why not?
Well, and theoretically,
Yeah.
the people are reading the bios before they swipe. That
don't
isn't
think that
happening.
happens.
Everyone's just going,
No. Yeah, exactly. No one reads those things. And people put so much time into that.
yeah.
Like figuring out what they're going to say about themselves.
If you are on a dating app, don't waste your time with the profile. No one cares.
No one cares.
Just get a good face picture. Just fix your face up.
Fix it real good.
Get a good face picture.
Yeah.
Because that's all anyone cares
And
about.
if you're a dude, keep your shirt on. Don't put a picture of yourself up without a shirt.
Yeah, I was told not to swipe right on any
Shirtless dudes.
any shirtless dudes.
Yeah, because
And it was an odd amount of left swipes that came after that.
There's a lot of shirtless dudes on the internet.
So
It's not a good look, fellas.
they like to show their nips.
Yeah, well, if they all were wearing bat suits, I'd be for it.
That's the thing. If you're dressed like a superhero, if
Yeah.
there's the implication you're
Sure.
going to save someone,
Yeah,
your nipples are allowed to be seen.
and probably rock hard.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, if you're saving someone, they're always rock hard.
your adrenaline's pumping. Yeah.
If you're just like, wow, check out these gains I just got at the gym.
Right. Sure.
I'm swole. No one wants to
No
see
one
those
cares.
nips.
No one cares about those nips.
I don't. And also, as a person who has gone to a gym, I don't want to see you take pictures. Stop doing that.
No, please.
No
don't.
one's impressed.
No. I mean, my nipples usually look like deflated pepperonis, so
Why?
no one wants to see that.
How did they become deflated?
I don't know.
Pepperonis don't
It just happened.
inflate
It's-
or deflate.
Well, okay, so imagine. I thought it was being clever, and you really caught me.
It's like a pepperoni balloon, you know.
Yeah.
You know, like people use.
Didn't you ever have a birthday party in Italy?
That's what they do in
Italian
Italy.
birthday parties,
Yeah.
pepperoni balloons.
In Italy, every birthday is celebrated by a pepperoni balloon overhead.
Oh, and the kids hit it with sticks. And, cheese flies out of it. I don't know what they do over there.
Okay, so speaking of hitting things with sticks,
Okay.
this is a sports story.
All right.
However, I found this
Okay.
to be a very heartwarming thing,
All right.
whether it's true or not. I enjoyed it. So my Kansas City Royals have a first baseman that they signed this year. I'm not going to go into details on who he is because you don't care or know.
Correct.
But he recently got his 1,000th career base on balls.
Holy moly.
It's a walk. No one cares. That's not a big deal.
His 1,000th walk.
Yeah, of his
Okay.
career.
Okay.
That's a lot.
Oh, yeah, that's a lot.
So I was watching a video, and another player was asking him what he was going to do to celebrate.
Uh-huh.
And he said, I got a piñata. Now, I don't know if this is true or not. But I want that to be true so bad.
Oh, yeah.
I want to think that he got ball 4 and on his way to first base was thinking, I'm going to hit that piñata. Oh, man. I didn't swing at that pitch, but I'm going to swing at that pinata. That's for sure.
That's right. Oh, that's awesome.
I want that to be a true thing.
Oh, what would it be filled with?
I don't know.
Ooh.
What if you are probably 33? I don't know. Year old baseball player. Mm-hmm. What do you put in your pinata?
Coronitas, little Coronas,
Might as well. I don't know.
and you hit it, and it just glass and
It's a very,
beer rains overhead.
very bad decision. But you learn that after.
That's
it's
right.
a learning opportunity.
Yeah.
And when he gets to 2,000 career walks, then he won't fill his pinata with glass.
I think this is a potential business idea. Pinata for everything.
I like
Everything,
it.
everything pinatas.
Pinatas are really underutilized.
I agree. They're very fun.
And like everyone thinks they're for kids.
Sure, but
No,
no,
kids can't swing.
it's.
Have you ever seen a kid try
Oh,
to open
yeah.
a pinata?
It took 8 kids last time I got a pinata.
Nonsense.
Each of them took like 4 swings to get anything going.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
However, if adults start getting pinatas,
That's right.
give me a pinata, max 2 swings, that thing's broken open.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's a lot more efficient.
Yeah, we can make them a lot bigger too for adults.
Oh, man.
Can make a fridge-sized pinata. Yeah,
I do like this idea.
thank you.
For my next birthday, I would like 1 fridge-sized pinata.
Okay, if I can't find that, I'm just going to get you a bunch of pinatas. And we can each have our own pinata.
The equivalent of a refrigerator of pinatas.
So like 7 pinatas.
Okay.
Duct taped together.
I do think adults should have more pinatas at
I
parties.
agree. And you just
Now
gotta,
that you've mentioned it.
thank you. You got to find the right stuff to put in there. That's the thing.
I mean, you can still
the
put
thing.
candy in it.
You can put candy in it.
We're all children at
Everyone
heart.
likes candy.
Unless you're one of those weirdos who's like, I don't eat sugar.
Yeah, it's challenging.
Could you put maybe like a fig bar in there or something?
We could have an artisanal cheese pinata. Little
charcuterie pinata?
Charcuterie pinata. Little pre-wrapped sausages and
like-
cheeses.
I like this. Yeah,
could,
that's a great idea.
Some dark chocolate.
Mm-hmm.
We could have oh man. We obviously we're gonna have one that's just filled with condoms.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
An unnecessary,
Amount of condoms. Yeah.
like no one's going to use
They're
that
gonna
many.
definitely expire.
Yeah. What are we, the 1993 Dallas Cowboys? We don't need that many. They will all go bad.
For the at-home chef in your life, a pinata filled with a variety of dried mushrooms and herbs. Look, we could put the ingredients to make something in the pinata.
Oh.
Like make your own pesto.
Okay. This is
an idea.
jumping off of this.
Okay.
Think about like all of the home meal delivery services.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Like ingredient delivery,
Yeah, like
Blue Apron.
Yeah. But in a fucking pinata.
That's way better.
Oh man.
Yeah, you have to fight your way to dinner.
In fact, Blue Apron, if you want this idea,
You can have it.
have a pinata tier where people have to pay a little bit more, but their food is delivered via pinata.
And all we want out of it is for you to sponsor the show.
Yeah. You pay someone to come. They don't deliver it in a box.
No.
They come with the pinata.
Yeah.
They hang it at your front door.
Yep.
And leave.
Love it.
And then you go, oh man, it's dinner time, and open your front door, and there's the pinata, and you just start pounding away until all of a sudden, you're making skirt steak with a nice wine reduction.
Yeah. Maybe some chimichurri sauce.
Yeah.
It's contactless delivery.
And the funnest contactless.
Yes. So festive. Every meal. Oh, here we go. Every meal is a fiesta.
Oh.
I'm telling you, Nathan, we took a wrong turn in life.
At the very least, they need to do this with like a Taco Tuesday box.
That would be simple.
Yeah.
That'd be simple. Though I'd want them to hang the tortillas on the outside, so you remove those.
Yeah.
So you don't end up with crushed tortillas.
That would be a problem, and also depending on the meat,
right?
If you broke open that package, that could be
messy.
Yeah. Like if you really like ground beef.
Yeah.
For your tacos.
Right.
Hunks of ground beef flying everywhere from your piñata.
Raw meat. Yeah. See, that's a fun piñata too. We could have the for all of your ritualistic needs, we could have a piñata just filled to the brim with ground chuck. we could have a seafood one.
Okay.
Filled with shrimp and Old Bay seasoning.
Okay.
Potatoes.
Shrimp boil.
A shrimp boil. There you go.
You put your pot under the piñata.
That's it.
Break open the piñata.
Boom.
It all falls in. You boil it.
Now we need like biodegradable piñatas as well.
Well, I mean they're paper mache.
Right. But I was just thinking like if there was a way to, like they can melt or something, like if they get wet enough, they just disintegrate.
I mean, wouldn't paper mache disintegrate?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Problem solved.
The other way you could take this.
Okay.
And this would be the long game, because first you'd have to come up with our businesses for all the nice piñatas.
Sure. Yeah.
But then piñatas for your enemies.
Ooh. Wait, there's a name coming to me.
Okay. So once the precedent has been set that, oh man, piñatas at my front door.
Wow.
That's probably some ground chuck. I love that. Then you can, for that person you hate and hate so much, get like a rotten egg piñata.
Yes.
And then they're stuck with rotten egg stink
all over them.
Oh, man.
Or just fill one with heavy rocks.
Okay.
There's the broken glass piñata. The razor blade piñata.
Okay. I like all these.
Live snake piñata.
Ooh.
Yeah.
The tarantula piñata. Just hundreds of tarantulas.
The piranha piñata. It's filled with water and about 5 piranhas.
Yeah. I think that would be, or I mean, like if you want to be really vindictive, back to the condom piñata, but you've just poked holes in all of them.
The smallpox piñata.
Yeah.
The
No, I think there's a lot of business opportunities in the piñata field that no one has
tapped into yet.
Yeah.
No, I think you're right.
How do we get on the phone with Elon Musk? I feel like he'd be on board with all of these ideas.
I think so. I think so.
Look, first you had Tesla.
Yeah.
Piñatas.
Next
logical step, and he'd be like, okay.
All right, cool.
No.
So we brought you a brownie, Elon. Go ahead and eat about, I don't know, 3/4 of that. We'll see you in 20.
Yeah. Just be ready to sign some paperwork.
Yeah, that's right.
Don't worry about it. Oh, man. He's got the money to blow on it.
On our piñata idea? Oh, yeah.
I mean, if you were Elon Musk.
Sure.
And someone came along with the stupidest business idea that you'd ever heard of, but it's funny to you.
Yeah. You got money to blow.
Wouldn't you be like, all right, here's $500,000, go do it.
Goes. I mean, how many like popcorn companies have there been? I just feel like those are like those gourmet popcorn things. Mm-hmm. I feel like those always tank.
Yeah.
Like it only lasts so long.
Well, I mean, really, who wants gourmet popcorn?
Not a lot of people. Not enough. You don't want it enough to justify a business.
Regular popcorn is just as satisfying as gourmet popcorn.
Yeah, and if you want to put shit on it, you could do that.
You can't improve on popcorn that much.
Yeah, you can figure it out. Yeah.
There is a strong ceiling on how good popcorn can be.
I agree.
And you're not going to cross that.
Yeah.
There's no way to get past it.
Fiddle Faddle cracked that shit decades ago.
Done. Done. What else are you going to do?
Fiddle faddle.
When
It's the worst name for a product. Anyway.
when we went to Chicago, there's a big popcorn company in Chicago.
Oh, okay.
That does like caramel corn and all this stuff that everyone always raves about. And so I tried some.
Underwhelmed?
It's popcorn.
Yeah.
Tastes like popcorn. The caramel corn, you know how you get like the big tins of caramel corn?
Yeah.
Tastes like that.
Wow. Wow. That's
you
not saying
can't make
a
it
lot.
better. It tastes the same.
It is the way it is.
Yeah.
I understand the words you're saying.
Good.
Good, and I agree with them. In general. Oh boy.
I was worried I was having a stroke there for a minute, but then you told me you understood the words. I was like, oh, good. That's a relief.
It's been a week. I don't know if I'm going to make it. It's been a good week. I just have done something every night this week.
See, that's not a good week.
Yeah, I was up late Tuesday night doing a recording thing, and I haven't been the same, haven't recovered from that yet.
How late?
I mean, to be honest with you, I got home at like midnight, went to bed at like 12:15, which is not terrible, but I don't know. I just haven't.
Are you 120?
Yeah, I think I am.
At 12:15?
Yeah, I know. And I slept from then until like 6 a.m., which is not great. It's not terrible, though.
No, that is a reasonable amount of sleep.
It's like 6 hours of sleep. About. I can't do it anymore. I don't think I can do it.
When did that go away?
This week.
This was the line?
Yeah, this is it. All day Wednesday, I was completely fucked. I mean, I also worked hard. I moved a lot. I don't know that I've moved that much in 2020.
Do you mean physically?
Physically.
You just like relocated yourself from point A to point B many times?
Many times.
Okay.
Yeah, we were into like more than double Z. We're into like quad Z territory.
Okay.
Yeah. Like the whole alphabet a few times.
Wow.
Yeah. I moved a lot.
That's like 52 times.
I know. You're telling me.
That's crazy.
So yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I can do it anymore, Nathan.
I
don't know if I can hang.
You know what that means?
I'm getting old.
Yeah.
I know.
Like you can't do anything fun anymore. You're to that point in life.
Oh man, wow. That's
you are rapidly approaching the point in life
oh boy.
where your idea of a fun night is watching a CBS drama. Just
that doesn't sound too bad.
Sitting down on the couch and going, "Oh man, I wonder what that good wife is going to get up to tonight."
This week.
Watching
doesn't
season
sound bad.
85 of Grey's Anatomy.
Is that still going?
I assume so. I don't think it will ever die.
Yeah, I don't think we're too far from that. I mean, I still want to do things, but I do.
No, you want to sit down and turn on Law and Order Petty Crimes.
Is that a show?
It should be. You tell me you wouldn't watch a show where Ice-T starts going after people for petty crimes?
Parking tickets.
Oh, man.
Sounds pretty good.
Ice-T
actually.
yelling at a person for jaywalking? Oh, boy.
So jaywalking is like basically no police officer has time for that shit, right?
I feel like if you get a ticket for jaywalking,
Yeah.
you either did something to make that cop mad before that happened,
Right.
or they're just a dick.
Yeah. Right. Because I've never seen it enforced once in my life, ever. Never.
No.
It's in the middle of a city, the middle of a town square,
There's
police everywhere.
There's no reason to enforce it.
No.
Like, did you get hit by a car? No.
Okay.
I guess it's fine then. I guess everyone's okay in this situation.
Yeah, it's always struck me because I get mad, honestly. I do get frustrated with people if I'm driving and they jaywalk.
Well, but that's...
Because it's scary. You might hit somebody.
If they're jumping out in traffic, that's one thing.
Right.
But like the jaywalking where it's just like, oh, the little walking man wasn't up yet.
Right.
And you started going.
No, that doesn't bother me. It's more like people trying to cross a very busy road.
Yeah, that happens here a lot.
A lot.
I don't understand that.
Well, we don't have enough. I don't think we have enough crosswalks.
Yeah, but also at the same time,
You blame the people.
the people sometimes are doing it when there's a crosswalk that's like a block away.
No, that's true. Yeah, I've seen
well,
that.
but it's all the way up there.
And
Also, there's only 30 cars coming straight at me, so I could probably just run across real quick.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, that one is a problem.
that's and I mean we have a lot of really busy streets.
We do.
So, and people aren't especially good drivers. No. So I mean, like
we have the problem here. This is what I've decided the problem is. We have southern drivers.
Yeah.
But then Nashville has gotten a bunch of northeastern people.
Oh, yes.
That have moved here.
Yeah, and California people.
Yeah. Those are three very different driving environments.
True.
And you're throwing them all on the roads together.
Yeah.
So you got, the southern guy who wants to drive 5 under.
Right.
And then you've got the New Yorker who's ready to just murder everyone in his car.
Yes. And you got the California people who just drive like assholes.
Yeah. And they just drive like they're from California. I can say that and everyone knows exactly what that means.
Yes.
Even if they don't specifically know.
Right.
Yeah, California. Yeah. It's a problem.
No, you're right.
And that's why I say we kick one of them out.
Oh, okay. And as a guy from the Midwest, you have no skin in the game.
No, I'm fine no matter what.
Can I stay? Because I'm Southern. Can I stay?
I don't know if that's who we've decided to kick out.
We're going to put this to a vote.
Because
here's
the thing. Okay, so you got those 3 groups.
Yeah.
In the city of Nashville. Now,
right.
There are pros and cons to every group.
Yes.
So, New Yorker, pro, they might bring good pizza here.
Very true.
Con, not real into Southern hospitality.
No.
California, pro, they're going to be very open-minded.
Sure.
Con, they might bring a lot of kale here. I don't want that much kale. I like kale, but I don't like kale that much.
It's a sometimes food.
Right.
Yeah.
And then the southern people.
Yeah.
Pro.
Yeah.
I mean, they were here first, I guess.
Yeah. Thank you.
Con, all of the rest of the South.
Aww.
Except fried chicken.
Thank you. Yeah.
The South does, and biscuits.
We're pretty good at those things.
Biscuits and fried chicken.
Yeah. Casual racism. And active.
I wouldn't say it's that casual. The Midwest is more casual racism.
Is that right? Is that how that goes?
I feel like in the Midwest, the racism's a lot more casual. Mm-hmm. In the South, the racism...
pretty upfront.
Yeah, they're... The South, it's more like, listen, I'm about to say something racist here, and here it goes. And the Midwest is more of a... I mean, I wouldn't ever say anything bad about anybody.
This is how it starts.
Yeah.
But Mexican
people. And you're like, what? Whoa, I don't know what's following this, but it's bad. Don't do it.
No, stop.
Don't say it. It's wrong.
Stop you right there. I have a piñata for you.
It's hung by your door.
Yes.
Ignore the glass shards.
That's right. This is the racist special piñata. This is the Blue Lives Matter piñata.
Oh, man.
This is the
All Lives Matter piñata.
The All Lives Matter piñata.
The All Lives Matter piñata, it's not even anything dangerous. It's just a bunch of slips of paper that just say, stop it. Just stop it.
There's the fortune cookie piñata. It's just filled with all my old fortunes that I've been saving for 10 years.
Okay.
You can get them all at once.
Man.
We could have like a cross-cultural thing. We could fill it.
If you got all the fortune cookies at once, how do you know what your lucky number is?
Exactly.
One of them's your lucky number, and you don't know.
You play them all.
That's one of the greatest business ideas a person ever had.
Fortune cookies?
Yeah.
It's genius.
Yeah. Because it wasn't... It's not an actual Chinese thing.
No.
It's someone who went, hey, you know who's dumb and would believe that this is a real thing? Americans.
Yeah.
Let's just give them dumb cookies and put pieces of paper in them.
The cheapest possible cookie imaginable.
Oh, should we make the cookie good? No.
Nah.
Not important.
Doesn't matter.
They only want it for the slip of paper. Well, is it going to give valuable advice? No.
It's going to give general and vague advice.
Mm-hmm. And then we're going to put numbers on the back. Randomly chosen that mean nothing.
Your lucky numbers. You're right. It's a genius idea.
Yeah. That is the perfect, hey, these guys are idiots. Let's get them to buy things business plan.
That's like there was this catalog magazine? Oriental Trading, is that still a thing?
Oh, I remember Oriental Trading.
Because that seems like culturally inappropriate now.
I feel like that can't be what it's called anymore.
What is it called now? Not that. Not Oriental Trading.
Also, the name never made any sense.
Yeah, like
it's
what?
Just like, okay, well, here's the name. Also, here's a catalog of random crap.
Oh, and it's still real.
Completely unrelated random crap that no one wants.
Party supplies, holidays and events, toys and games, crafts, teaching supplies, religious items.
Yeah, that sounds right.
What kind of religious items we got here?
I mean...
Jesus stuff.
You know.
Yeah, mostly Jesus stuff.
Let's see. I'm pulling it up to see what we want to buy here. Would you like over 900 ways to have a colorful fiesta?
I would.
Okay. So you can go on there right now and buy some sombreros.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Oriental Trading. Nobody delivers more fun for less.
Would you like, for the low price of $16.99, a dozen plush tacos?
I would. Wow. 110% lowest price guarantee, 100% happiness guarantee. I'm going to get on the live chat here if I can. Where did your name come from?
Also ask them how they enforce the happiness guarantee.
Yeah, I'd like to know about that. We're establishing a... hi, my name is Angela. I'd be happy to help. Hi,
Poor Angela.
Sorry, Angela.
Well, she should have chosen a better place to work.
Where does the name Oriental Trading come from?
If she doesn't just say the Orient.
Angela.
She answered incorrectly.
Oh, Angela, you must be a bot. I hope you're a bot, not a real person having to do this shit.
To be fair, if she's a real person, this is probably the most interesting part of her day.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good point.
If you were a real person doing chat customer service, that's got to be the worst job.
Yeah, I would think so.
At least if you're on the phone getting yelled at by people, you go, well, that was a human and I can hate them.
Company information. All right. Oriental Trading Company has one simple mission. To make the world more fun.
That is a simple mission.
Yes. With more than 40,000 unique products, we're the nation's largest direct retailer of value-priced party supplies, toys and crafts, as well as the leading provider of fundraising products.
They could really just simplify that sentence into, we're the nation's leading retailer of crap.
Right. So far, Angela, nothing. Nothing on Angela. It says she's listening. I doubt that, Angela. Founded in 1932.
That makes sense.
Oriental Trading became a major supplier of novelties and gifts to U.S. carnival trade in the 1950s. They make all the carnival crap, too.
Is that where you...
Yeah.
Is like, could I go win a plush taco? I don't know if you saw, one of them had a handlebar mustache like a hipster barista.
In 2012, Warren Buffett's Berkshire Hathaway saw tremendous value and growth opportunity in Oriental trading and made the decision to purchase our company.
To be fair, I think almost every company in America can say Warren Buffett bought them at some point.
I guess that's true, yeah. Oh, they've been in several magazines as well.
For $18, you can get a dozen Fiesta potato sack race bags.
Angela? Listen, Angela, I don't blame you. I just don't think this is going to work out.
Ask her if the inflatable Fiesta cactus with flowers is as pokey as a real cactus or slightly less.
Inflatable what?
Inflatable Fiesta cactus with flowers.
Just a...
Item number 138.
Hang on, wait. As pokey as a real cactus?
Yeah. It's item number 138.
Hang on. Number 138.
39024.
39024. I'm going to copy this because we might need to try someone other than Angela. Sorry, Angela.
It only has one review.
Oh, not a good review?
It was a 2-star review.
Oh, that's not great.
But they didn't answer my question of whether it's dangerous. They said it doesn't stand up in a pool, which isn't the concern I have. If I buy an inflatable cactus, I want that to be as dangerous and risky as a real cactus.
Of course you do.
Or I'm not buying it.
Right. Let's find out if they have piñatas.
Do they have piñatas? Well, I just saw a dozen golden maracas. I'm sure they do.
Wow, we got one that says Wham. Oh, a pull string piñata. Now that to me seems like the weak person's piñata.
Yeah. If you can't break a real piñata, just buy your candy. You don't deserve piñata candy.
Okay. I'm gonna try another chat person. I don't think Angela's coming.
Would you like a 3D Batman piñata?
I would.
It's a pull string though.
Oh, see, no. They have a festive piñata stick to knock a hole in it with.
What? Okay, I want you to tell me which of these piñatas you would be most interested in.
Okay, all right, sounds good.
The llama piñata.
Ooh, llama, okay.
The Harry Potter Hogwarts pull string piñata.
Okay.
The Disney Fancy Nancy pull string piñata. I don't know what a Fancy Nancy is.
Oh, well.
Or the Jurassic World pull string piñata.
I'd like the Jurassic World, but I wouldn't pull the string. Now I have James, who is listening.
Oh, James.
Yeah, James. His name is James. He'd be happy to help.
I'd like to know if pull string piñatas are as satisfying to break with a bat, or do they have to be pulled?
Hello. I'd be glad to assist you today. I've read your question.
Oh, James.
James is on it. Are pull string piñatas the wuss version of real capitalized man's capitalized piñatas? James? How do you spell piñata? Okay. Oh, look at that. Oh, well, I'm glad you're happy to assist, James. He hasn't answered any of my questions. It's an inflatable piñata, so it's not real. That's what he said.
Will you ask him if hitting a Paw Patrol piñata is the same as animal abuse?
Thank you, James. Do you have any other questions, or is there anything else I can assist you with today?
Please leave me alone.
Okay, I'm going to stop bothering James.
Well, he's got important work to do.
He's got important work to do. Oh, I closed out of all my browser windows. Whoopsies.
I assume that now that you're not talking to James,
yeah,
he is playing whatever the new game on phones is. It's not Candy Crush anymore, right? No one Candy Crushes.
It's not Temple Run.
It's not Fruit Ninja.
No, I think that's like a more than a decade ago.
Man, I don't know.
We're so out of the loop. It's probably some augmented reality thing where you get to bathe in a pool of lo mein.
He's probably just TikToking.
That's got to be it.
Just TikToking left and right.
To talk.
Yeah, TikToking.
To talking.
Yeah.
Now, I know I shouldn't believe this because it's like a Trump thing.
Oh, man.
But I do have a little bit of a secret belief that TikTok is, because it's a Chinese company, right? I do have a secret belief that they're like studying like what Americans will do with a dumb app.
I think that they probably already have that information.
Yeah. That's a good point.
That's
a good point.
I'm going to go ahead and bet that TikTok is not the first information that they've received about what dumb people do. It's not his most outlandish thing he said.
Certainly not. No.
Top 10, no.
No.
Top 50, no.
It's down the list.
It's top 250.
Okay, that's fine.
It's creeping in between 250 and 200, probably.
I like it.
That may be too high. So, with Donald Trump banned from Twitter.
Facebook, too.
And Facebook.
Yeah.
And everything.
Right.
And no longer president where everyone wants to hear what he has to say all the time.
Correct, yeah.
What does he do all day?
I have no idea.
Like, he spent all day saying stupid things so people could hear him. But now no one can hear him. Is he just saying stupid things to Melania all the time?
I guess that's probably what happens.
And
what's happening.
She's thinking through what the prenup said to figure out how to get around it the whole time he's
I think
talking.
That's right. That's right.
Because it has to be a good prenup.
Yeah. I think that and slipping lead into his Go-Gurt.
I mean, there's no way she would stick around if there was going to be a good settlement.
No.
Right? No. Like, I think everyone in America, even a majority of Republicans, if they think enough about it, can agree that Melania Trump probably not deeply in love with Donald Trump.
No. It's right. I can't. There's no more words.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I think so.
Mm-hmm.
I think so.
So their days now in retirement / exile are spent with him shouting the tweets that he wants to type at her.
Right.
And her secretly texting her lawyer going, "Did you find it yet?" Is there a way out?
I bet he's slightly more cogent since he doesn't have to type. Because typing seemed like a problem.
Yeah. But you know what that means?
What?
He can rattle them off quicker. So instead of taking 10 minutes to type one tweet that took like 4 tweets to get through.
Right.
Now he can just sit there and go, it was Ukraine and not Russia, and Joe Biden's son tried to murder me, and blah, 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 and just keep rattling off all these things nonstop.
No, yeah, I think so. I think so.
Sounds fun.
I can't imagine a happier family.
Yeah. It sounds like everybody in America's in-laws.
Ooh.
Like everyone in America's in-laws, you go and go, I hope no one talks about politics, except louder and more frequent.
Much.
Yeah. Does anyone in America actually agree with their in-laws politically?
I don't think it happens. I think it's one of those universe canceling out scenarios.
I can't think of one person I've ever met that was like, yeah, no, so I was talking about politics with my father-in-law. He made good points.
Yeah. No, I don't think that works that way.
It's weird.
It's It's never satisfying.
I mean, even my parents and my wife, no.
Yeah.
No.
And your parents are reasonable folk?
Yeah, they're moderate.
Yeah.
Right-leaning moderate.
Okay. Well, now we're pushing it.
I mean, but moderate.
Okay.
Like, Donald Trump's too extreme.
Well, of course.
So, at that point.
Listen, if we offend anybody, we'll send you a piñata.
I won't.
Sushi jackknife?
No.
No?
I am not promising a piñata at the end of this podcast to anyone that's offended by anything I say.
No, not everyone.
If you're offended,
Well,
get over it.
we have one piñata to give away.
Okay, so we're going to send one piñata to everybody.
No, we're going to send one piñata to one person.
That's still too much.
Okay.
If I have a piñata, I'm keeping it and I'm smashing it myself. Sushi jackknife.
Sushi jackknife.